Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I just have another mail opening for you guys, and I suppose it's the first one we're doing with this front facing kind of method, which I haven't worked out all the kinks of, which is why I haven't made any more content with it as of yet. Another reason is because it would have helped to be able to do this mail opening sooner, but I've actually been waiting for this parcel for ages to come because it wasn't worth doing it with just one. So this has finally came. It took them 2 days to do the Hermes label and then 3 days to drop it off after the collection time, so 4 days, so 6 days. Now I don't know about you guys, but I tend to knock a star off on my eBay review of dispatch time for every day that it took to dispatch it. I wouldn't have a very good rating by my own rules, but other people don't play by my rules. So I'm guessing that's a 1 star because I can't go any lower. This has been waiting for probably like nearly 2 weeks now for this to turn up to do a mail opening with more than one thing in it. So long has this taken that an item that I was going to do for what was supposed to be next week's mail opening, but is, well, it is still next week's mail opening, but it was supposed to be this week. I mean, it might have been nice to have some kind of like content like this that I could just quickly sort of throw together to test out the system, because I haven't quite worked out all the kinks, and I've sat down to do NW openings and stuff a bunch of times and just been not happy with the lighting or wanting to try it with a rear facing camera, anything like that. This actually looks pretty good. You know, it's still pretty jerry-rigged. It's still, I mean, the lighting tripod is fine, that's just freestanding, but the phone tripod, front facing camera, that's just sat on a pile of boxes. So not all that's sustainable, but we're narrowing it down, we're getting there. Anyway, let's get into the video. So the first thing I've got here, this was a little bit of a fail, to be honest. This was an Elite I bought on eBay. I got it on bid, but I accidentally paid more than I needed to because it's a Dusty Rhodes, one of the Wrestlemania wave Dusty Rhodes. These are turning up in people's home bargains for $6.99. Now the problem with that is that when I was bidding on it, I was thinking for some reason that they were $8.99. They were actually even better than that, but it is what it is. Yep, should have just got the scissors. Fool me for thinking I could just open a parcel with my hands. Hey. So I actually bid this up and got it for £8.50. Now that wouldn't be too bad. It's not a big, you know, it's not a big overpayment. The thing was, I went to my home bargains the very next day, and that's when they had Dusty Rhodes in stock, and I can guarantee it was in better condition than this one, just even by eyeballing it from a distance. I mean, you don't even have to have eyes to see that this box is messed up, and I can guarantee it didn't look like this on the pictures. That much I can guarantee. Look at the state of this. If I can even get it out of the bubble wrap. Probably wrapped the bubble wrap too tight and it's condensed it. But yeah, if I hadn't went to my home bargains the very next day and came across these for $6.99, it would have been fine. If I'd never came across it for $6.99, it would have been fine. Of course, I also came across the Vader for $6.99, which, you know, I paid full price for, admittedly with a Smith staff discount at the time. Well, this bubble wrap won't be getting reused. Oh my god, just get off the bloody figure. Right, so, as I was saying, look at the state of that. That is really quite messed up. And I can guarantee you it didn't look like that on the listing. I could let this go, but I'm not going to, because this is definitely not the product as it was. Got a big rip down the back there, as it was advertised. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a repack, to be honest. Yeah, that's not good. This was not the one that I thought was going to be the disappointing parcel in this video. So we'll get into this. This is probably going to be pretty hype, actually. It's just taken a long time to come. Or to be sent, rather. This is a pop figure I never really expected to get when it was announced as a convention exclusive. Of course, you can never tell whether convention exclusive means rare or getting sent to people on a Pop in a Box subscription next month. This is one of the Yu-Gi-Oh pop figures. I think it's a very nice one. Some of the Yu-Gi-Oh ones are really, really nice. And this is one of them. I got this on bid for £13.50. And it is the Winter Convention Limited Edition Summon Skull pop figure. And I do think this looks really nice. Of course, I'm very weird, so I like it when they have a sticker on the box. The entire line is pretty good, actually. It's got My Valentine, Bakura, and Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I really wanted the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, but my brother actually got it. And I don't see the point in us having the same pops. That being said, I should have picked up my by now. When I went on my first date with my girlfriend, I saw the my for £5 in a shop, and I should have just picked it up then. But I digress. I'm never going to collect all of the Yu-Gi-Oh ones because I just don't have the room, but a lot of them are really nice, and this is certainly one of them. Of course, again, this has a big dent, a big hole even, in the side. I don't know if that's showing up on camera. There you go, big hole in there. It's not really focused in to show that. It's a little bit dinged up around the edges as well. I will be investigating the pictures. Oh, this has been a bit of a whiff of a mail opening, hasn't it? Now, I could open this because this can only be so disappointing. I already know it's not in great condition. It's already a figure I really want. But then my next mail opening is going to be a little bit boring without it. Although that being said, since this one's only 8 minutes long, let's pad this one out a little bit with some stuff I picked up from the charity shop while I was out today. Just having a quick walk out with my mum. I thought I'd pop in the charity shop and see if they had anything after how well I did out of Daisy Chain the other day. And they had a little basket at the front with everything for 50p in it. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass Harry Potter Grob figure from Goblet of Fire. It's a really cool figure. It still has all the jacket and loincloth, pants, whatever you want to call that. It could do with a bit of a clean. It does have like a big mark on the stomach there. But basically we're looking at the cheapest listing on eBay was about £9. So 50p into £9, obviously minus fees, minus postage, all that kind of stuff. That's still pretty good. We're probably going to make around a £5 on him. And the second thing I picked up, this I didn't really know whether this was going to be good or not, but it is, and it goes to show like you can trust your instincts with stuff like that. This is a small plush toy of Nasher from Dennis the Menace. I kind of just took a look at this and thought it might be, with plush toys, you can kind of guess whether they're going to be worth something or not. If it's small like this, it could be just valueless. It could be a McDonald's toy. It could be anything. But given that it was Beano, I thought I would give it a go. This is actually from 2021, and there's a recently sold listing of this Nasher for £10. So surprisingly, this is actually better than the Harry Potter figure. I'm going to assume that the demand is not massive for these and that they aren't massively hard to come by. But you know, for the sake of £1, potentially £19 return on investment. And, you know, it's a bit of fun. It's something to do with your day, something to pad out a mail opening video. And that being said, we have a really good mail opening next week. Figure I've really been after. One of my final, like, heavily wanted pieces falls into place. And then we have a bundle to go with it, which is pretty cool as well. I also still have some Yu-Gi-Oh mail that's been waiting around for a while because this is some like classic nostalgia stuff, so I want to really be in the mood to do that. So hopefully that'll come out soon. And maybe at some stage I will be brave enough to finally attempt an NW opening with this setup. But that all being said, if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.